Hi and welcome to Victor Vern Sports Set. I'm Vern and welcome to our daily sports update show. As you can see, I'm absolutely shattered. Haven't had much sleep today. I'll get into that a bit later. But let's check out our topics over there. We have UFC, we have cricket, football, rugby, Major League Baseball, and a bit of WNBA. But I am absolutely shattered. Done. Only had like 2 hours of sleep. Knackered. That's all I can say. But let's get into it. Stop whining, Vern, like a little baby. Pull yourself together. Let's start off. We can only start off with the thing I was just watching right now, and that is UFC. There we go. UFC. That is also the poll for today. Do you watch the UFC? 54% of you say yes. I normally don't watch UFC. Not a big fan. I prefer boxing, but never mind. But I watch it because Dricus du Plessis, the South African guy, was fighting against Chimaev of Chechnya or Russia, whatever you want to call it. And those Russians are hard, man. I knew it was going to be hard. We were discussing in the rugby yesterday. And I said, everybody said Dricus, but I said, Chechens are hard, man. Really hard people, Chechens. They brought up to fighting, but it went 5 rounds. It went to a decision, Chimaev dominated all the rounds. And he did win, so he gets a star, man. Yeah. Khamzat Chimaev wins the new title. He is the new UFC champion in that weight division. I don't even know which one it is, but never mind. The Chechnyan, the man that's harder than nails. It wasn't a good fight at all. But hey, all you have to do is win. I would have preferred it not being a good game yesterday, the Springboks one, but we'll get into that one later. So shout out to Mr. Chimaev beating Dricus du Plessis, the new UFC champion. And that's the UFC. And it's out of here. Then we're going to get into some cricket. Another hammering for South Africa. The cricket as well. South Africa losing to Australia there by 2 wickets. 1 ball left in the game. Another crushing defeat for South Africa against Australia. Not looking good for, the last 24 hours. But hey, that's just the way it is. Congratulations to Australia. They win that series 2-1. Now the ODI starts. That's the cricket out of here. Then we're getting to some football. Premier League started on Friday. We had that one. Vic did that one live. Let's get into some results from yesterday. Aston Villa drawing to Newcastle 0-0. Brighton and Fulham drawing 1-1. And then we have Sunderland beating West Ham 3-0. I think West Ham's going to have a lot of trouble this season. Tottenham beating Burnley 3-0. And Manchester City beating Wolverhampton 4-0. We have Chelsea Crystal Palace today. Leeds United Everton. That's on Monday. Also live on the channel. And of course, the big one. Manchester United against Arsenal live on this channel. There it is. Join us. But 5:15 in the afternoon. Join us for that one. It's going to be a cracker. SS is in the house. Funny to say the cricket from once, actually the better result out of the loss. Yes, it says the cricket wasn't a bad loss at all. It was close. But that is the football. Join us for that one today, 5:15, live coverage of Man United against Arsenal. Is it going to be a really bad weekend for us? We will see. There were some other results in the football, just to let you know quickly. Barcelona started their campaign off with a 3-0 win against Mallorca. That was good. Villarreal beat Real Oviedo 2-0. Alves beat Levante 2-1. And Valencia drew with Real Sociedad 1-1. That's the Spanish league. Otherwise, all other leagues, I think, we're doing a little bit of cup games today, so we're not going to get into that one. So let's get rid of the football. It's out of here. Like I said, I'm running on fumes here. I'm honest, that's just the way it is, man. Some fights are good, some fights are not. That's just the way it is. Let's get into the rugby. Oh, do I have to get into rugby? That just pains me. But never mind, let's get into it. Okay. The rugby champ. Okay, let's get into the Currie Cup first. Currie Cup rugby yesterday. We had a couple of games. The Pumas lost to the Lions by 1 point there in a fantastic game. That was live on this channel. 35-36 there for the Lions. And the Cheetahs trounced my Western Province 31-24. just getting from bad to worse to Western Province, but they do get a bonus point there, so that's not too bad. Don't forget today, we do have this one. Bulan against the Blue Bulls. That is also live on the channel. Starts at 2:45, matches at 3. So join us for that one. Should be an absolute screamer of a game. Bulan doing well. Bulls always strong. So that should be an absolute cracker. So join us for that one. Then we're getting to the Rugby Championship. There we go. There we go. Rugby Championship. Where did I start there? Well, first of all, congratulations to Australia. An absolute thrashing against South Africa. South Africa led that game 22-0 after 20 minutes. There was cruising. Vic and I were happy. Everything was fine. Springboks playing the way they should do. Everything was rosy. And then South Africa stopped playing and the Australians just switched the switch on. Australia came back with 38 unanswered points against South Africa to smash them. And at the end, thoroughly deserved to win that one. Australia played fantastic in the second half. South Africans didn't turn up. Good game for Australia. A big win there in Johannesburg for the Australians. Doesn't happen very often. Some fantastic stuff there. And of course, at the game that started at 11 o'clock, that's why I'm still so tired as well. Argentina against New Zealand. If the Argies did take their chances, they would have actually had a chance of winning that game, but New Zealand at the end just too strong for that one. Congratulations to the All Blacks for winning that one. That was fantastic. That's the Rugby Championship. Let's get it out of here. Off it goes. We can only get one place. The last place to go is WNBA. Don't worry about those two scores underneath. It's the Mystics against the Fever. And it wasn't the Mystics against the Fever. Whoa. That is wrong. That's too early in the morning. I'm just too tired. It was the Liberty. So let's take that away. It was the Liberty against the Lynx. Liberty 80, the Lynx 86. So a good victory there for the Lynx. Williams with 26 points for the Lynx there. Too tired. That's all I can say. Just too much and too tired. And then last but not least, we go through the Major League Base because all results are in. The Pirates lose to the Cubs 3-1. The Brewers beat the Reds 6-5. The Phillies lose to the Nationals 0-2. The Rangers get hammered by the Blue Jays 2-14. The Braves smash the Guardians 10-1. The Marlins lose to the Red Sox 5-4. The Mariners lose to the Mets 1-3. The Orioles lose to the Astros 4-5. The White Sox lose to the Royals 2-6. The Tigers beat the Twins 8-5. The Yankees beat the Cardinals 12-8. The Diamondbacks lose again to the Rockies 7-10. The Angels lose to the Athletics 2-7. The Padres lose to the Dodgers 0-6. And the Rays beat the Giants 2-1. And that's it. I'm off to get a little bit of shut eye. Wayne, Naked Wayne is in the house. How you doing, Wayne? Please come and go. Manus. Co-producer Les Osprey, it was such a boring fight. He brought him every time down. Yes, he did. He brought him down to the ground, man. Only thing that could turn my weekend around is at Bulan Thrash. Yes, if Bulan thrashes the Bulls, that would be a fantastic weekend. And Arsenal beating Man United, you must be out of your freaking mind. Man U all the way. You can't. I've had such a crap weekend. It's unbelievable, man. Results not going my way. Western Province losing. The Box getting hammered. Druckers losing. I mean, come on. Be nice. Man United. I know Arsenal's going to win like 4-0 or something like that, just to throw me off it. But hey, that is the morning show for today. Let's get into that poll. Do you watch the UFC? 54% say yes. So I'm going to close that one. I'm looking forward to getting a bit of shut-eye now because I am absolutely smashed. I got to bed, the match, Argentina and New Zealand finished at about 1:15 in the morning. I still did prepare the morning show to about 2. Then I went to bed. Then I woke up at about 4:30 because I've got a massive amount of stomach problems at the moment. Then I thought, okay, I might as well just go check out the UFC quickly while I'm awake. That wasn't on yet, so I thought, I might as well stay around and watch this. Watched it, got the morning show ready. I'm knackered, 2 hours sleep. I'm not a vampire like the other people in the family. So I'm off to bed to have a nice long sleep. So everybody out there, have a fantastic Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday. Spend it with some loved ones. Join us later on for the rugby and for the football. That is super. Join Vic tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock sharp for the morning show. And of course, we will have our Rugby DEFCON show tomorrow afternoon. That will be with Vic because I am not here. I've got a school meeting with the kids. So, everyone out there, have a fantastic Sunday. Take care and be good, respectful, and kind. Take care, guys.